Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
No. 319. 3.
So don't say nothing.
Inside. Out. 61. Matchbox lights. 319.
On first down, Rodgers. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
26, check 26.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Switch. Get 300. Get 300.
Mike 3. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And some room to work. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
26.
Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw is Rodgers. That's complete to John Ross. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
319.
50, Mike, 50.
Easy.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Yeah, Liz. Mike 5. Let's go, D. Let's go. 5.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Now Joe Mixon. And an alley to run. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Over.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Let's go.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
58.
First and 10 at the 21.
88.
Rodgers now on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for John Ross that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Tight right.
3 down.
Watch 12.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And they will not Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, 88.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man is Uzama. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. They're running it.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd and a couple. Rodgers. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Two-jet bomber.
Now a play fake. Rodgers got some real estate inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. Rodgers now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Now Bernard. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they are now on the board here. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
On the double.
Nice 50. It's a swarm ball. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Go. Hit it.
On first down, Gordon. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
And now this throw complete to Washington. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
70, Indy, X3, 218, chop.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Zoo.
Hatchet. No. Off.
Let go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gordon. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First down.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw on 2nd down, Gordon. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And he's into the clear. 30, 10, 5. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 for the Bengals TD.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gordon. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Mike's 50.
Rock it. Hey, Foxtrot.
From the gun, Gordon. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Let's go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
319.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
Yeah, live.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll return it from the 6. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check 4.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hey, Wahoo! There.
Hey, switch gears.
From the gun on 3rd down, Gordon. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
3.
Box it.
Let's get out the field, defense.
Jump out.
On 2nd down and 4, Rodgers. He gets this one to Boyd. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Watch the pass.
Inside.
Jim. Check.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Once again, they run with Mixon. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Watch the screen. Whip. Watch the whip.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Mike's 50.
Go.
Watch the ship.
General West. Hit it.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Mike 50. Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Blue down. Check. Lucky. Watch the safety creep.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Gordon. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
But it's not been the best game for him. But he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the 2nd half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
To throw again, Gordon. They'll find Miller, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Let's go now. 8-3.
Watch the slap. Check 99. Ship.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carl Lawson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Hey, exit. Now.
To throw on second down, Gordon. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. The Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Mike 29.
Hey, Echo.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Watch the slant. Check 50. Check 50.
Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Gordon. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Scott Miller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, for the defensive players too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
From the 29, Rodgers going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
26. Hey, Alpha.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward and the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Ready. 18 Gators.
Tight end right. 4 down. Check. 4
Recon, 132 fighter. Let's go. Get set.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Chopper.
From the gun, Gordon. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Gordon. This is Coleman with a grab. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
6-6. Pull it high.
That's trash. That's trash.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
50, Mike, 50. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
2nd and 5. Completes it to Miller. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Scott Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now.
Hey, high 7.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rodgers. He's got his man, Boyd. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Mixon. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers off the bootleg. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Bengals going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Man, I got you.
Zoom.
Staying open. My 5. Ricky. My 5.
Rodgers going to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check. Shift. 5's the mic.
Check 30.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Throwing again. Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Check nickel.
Now Mixon, and he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Throwing is Rodgers. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
You ain't going nowhere.
Liz.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. One final try now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished.